dim light of a downtown bar, under whispers of a fading star, saw your shadow cross the room, scented like an old perfume. The jukebox played our worn-out song, the heart's melody, but the notes all wrong. Satin dreams turned to gossamer threads in the silent screams of the things unsaid. When I saw love that faded still, like aged whiskey in an untouched glass, the fire in my heart, now a quiet chill, memories in mirrors, reflections of the past. Laughter died in the smoky air with each ghostly step on that wooden stair. Empty bottles like sentinels stood guard over broken promises, scattered and scarred. You changed the locks on our rusted heart's door, left me a key that fits no more. When I saw love that faded still, like aged whiskey in an untouched glass, the fire in my heart, now a quiet chill, memories in mirrors, reflections of the past. Oh, how the rain whispers secrets when it falls, mingling with my salty tears that the night recalls. A dance of sorrow under the street lights glow. You're everywhere I am, everywhere I go. When I saw love that faded still, like aged whiskey in an untouched glass, a quiet fire, a relentless will. This heart remembers what it can't surpass. When I saw love gently draped in the night's cool thrill, fading still, fading still. In the dim light of a flickering street lamp, old rose that whispers secrets under my feet. Dusty bar stools hold the shadows where I once laughed. The wind's a soft croon singing blues down the empty street. And under the echo, me years of smoke-filled nights. Your arms my refuge until the dawn grew cold. Then morning came, with it the harsh daylight. Left nothing but the silence and stories untold. Under the echoes of me still, where my heart lies cracked on the whiskey-soaked bar, the music plays a slow haunting thrill in the echoes of me, under stars that scar. Oh, the rain taps out your rhythm, but you're not here. Just a ghost in my bourbon, twirling in the glass. Each sip a memory bitter and clear, fading yet forever, holding me fast. So here's to the echoes of me still, with my soul spilled out where we once lay our claim. Softly the piano plays against the night's chill, in the echoes of me, whispering your name. Under the echoes where love remains. Oh, still. In the flicker of candlelight's tender glow, old bar's corner where shadows dance slow, there's a murmur, the echoes of a love that's been by the window, the soft patter of rain whispers in. Velvet night wraps its arms around my melancholy grin, as I hold on to a memory thin like warm linen, whispers of lost love again, stirring up storms in my soul's quiet den. Each note in the air, a story of when we danced under the stars, not knowing, whispers of lost love again. And every glass of whiskey, every forgotten amen, time slips through like smoke from these lips. Your laughter once filled my sails, now it's just phantom ship. A glass half empty still by the stool where you sat. I've listened for forgiveness, but it's just an empty hat. The night grows heavier with each chime of the clock. Heartache is the currency in this late night dark. Whispers of lost love again, stirring up storms in my soul's quiet den. Each note in the air, a story of when we danced under stars, not knowing. Whispers of lost love again. In every glass of whiskey, every forgotten amen. Oh, how the night knows my name. It calls me through songs of what used to flame. Your ghost in my bed, your side cold yet tame. And I'm sipping on the bitters of what I can't reclaim. Whispers of just embers of dreams I can't defend. A slow dance with memory, a love I attend, until the music fades out and whispers, amen. Whispers of lost love again. A soft echo fading, like it's time to mend.
Whispers of the past.
Evening falls on these worn cobblestones, casting shadows where we once danced alone. Candlelight flickers this old bar soft moan, whispers of ghosts of the past, now my throne. Oh, how the echoes fill my weary heart, playing our symphony, now worlds apart. Each note a memory, piercing like a dart. Whispers of ghosts in the dusk we start. Was it the whiskey or the chill of the rain that tore us apart, left this lingering pain? Your laughter's a specter that I can't detain. Under the dim lights where my sorrows remain. Oh, how the echoes fill whispers of ghosts in the dusk we start. I reach through the silence, try to grasp your hand, fleeting like smoke from an unseen band. Your smile in the shadows, a fleeting sand. Oh, I'm haunted by what I can't understand. So let the echo softly sing me a part, a ballad for the broken, a shattered heart. In the quiet of the dusk, as shadows dart, whispers of ghosts where my new life starts. In a corner booth under dim-lit neon signs, old vinyl spinning tales from dusty rooms, whiskey breath and smoke that's clinging to the night. Here I wear my loneliness like it's my favorite blues, under the love that faded and blue. Each note a memory, slow dancing with my tears, echoes of laughter that turned into sighs in this half-lit world. Your ghost is all I hear. We painted dreams on canvases of fleeting night. Your kisses promised forever in whispers, but dawn came sober, stealing all the painted light, left me with shadows where once you were my whisper, under the love that faded and blue. Each note a memory, slow dancing with my tears, echoes of laughter that turned into sighs in this half-lit world. Your ghost is all I hear. The rain taps soft against the window pane, just like your fingers did, playing heartstrings in refrain. Now every tune of our fall. Rain taps like memories on the cracked window pane, on the edge of empty promises. Love whispers your name, still standing on the broken vows where midnight holds the echo of our last applause, clinging to the sweet lies dripping from your lips, on the edge of empty promises. My heart still slips. We dance through nights under the glow of a neon moon. Your words like a whiskey, smooth but leaving too soon. But morning found the table with only one glass, on the edge of empty promises. Shadows of you pass, still standing on the broken vows where midnight holds the echo of our last applause, clinging to the sweet lies dripping from your lips, on the edge of empty promises. My heart still slips. I hear the laughter that once filled up this empty space, each chuckle a ghost, every silent I embrace. These wooden floors creak with stories they can't tell, in the heart of empty promises I alone dwell, still standing on the broken vows, softly now, the echo of our love lost in the quiet somehow, in the flicker of candlelight where dreams once lived, on the edge of empty promises. I've nothing left to give. Softly, softly, on the edge of empty promises, still. In the deep shades of twilight's gown, where the shadows mingle and dance around, I sit in the quiet of a dim-lit bar with only the flicker of a solitary candle to spark. The night air whispers tales so old of a love that's been bought, and hearts that were sold in the arms of ashes, too warm or still, holding on to ghosts that the night can't kill. Whiskey lips whisper soft despair in the smoky haze. I find my repair story untold in the arms of ashes. Love grows cold. Once there was warmth, now there's just the chill from a fire that burned too wild, too shrill. Love left letters charred in an open flame. Now every glass clinks to the sound of your name. How the stars watched as it all fell apart, leaving cracks and crevices in my armored heart. In the arms of ashes, to armor still, holding on to ghosts that the night can't kill. Whiskey lips whisper soft despair. In the smoky haze I find my repair. Every sip a story untold in the arms of ashes. Love grows cold. Tonight the moon hangs like a judge so high, and I reckon with memories that refuse to die. Your laughter echoes a ghostly serenade in the clinking of ice. Your presence won't fade. Oh, the rain taps a rhythm against the pane, a sweet melancholic lingering refrain. In the arms of ashes, to armor still, holding on to ghosts that even time can't kill. Here in this corner, under dim lights I dwell, finding peace in stories that I dare not tell. With each breath, a soft lament retold in the arms of ashes. Through armor I hold, in the arms of ashes, love grows cold. In a corner of my dim lit room, where shadows loom and spill, lies a stack of worn out letters to silent rooms still. Candle flickers, whispers quiet, dance on walls so thin. Each page a story bleeding, where loneliness begins. Oh, these letters, heavy like the rain on Bourbon Street. Each word a sip of whiskey, bittersweet. Echoes of our laughter haunt the cold night air. Letters to silent rooms still, solace found nowhere. Once these hands they trembled as they penned down every line. Hope dressed in ink and paper in this quiet shrine. But see seasons turned their faces, smiles faded into gray. Your silence grew like ivy, love crumbled into clay. All these letters, heavy like the rain on Bourbon Street, each word a sip of whiskey, bittersweet and deep, echoes of our laughter haunt the cold night air, letters to silent rooms still, solace found nowhere. Now I sit here tracing ghostly lines of what was ours. Grief's quiet footsteps follow close in these twilight hours. And maybe you'll remember in your world so still the heart that rode forever to a room that's silent still. All these letters soaked with the storms I've had to meet, each line a fragile heartbeat left incomplete. Dying candles flicker out like the love we knew, letters to silent rooms still, whispering of you. When I saw, still learning pain to lie, the shadows danced on the walls of this old room. Through the window rain whisper secrets of the night, turns every memory into a haunting perfume. When I saw still learning pain tonight, underneath the echo of a train, wrapped in the cold arms of my solitude, every tear whisper your name. The night you left, the saxophone was playing low, a smoky bar, the refuge where broken hearts go. I sip my whiskey slow, try to let you fade, but love and pain in the same glass they stay. When I saw still, learning pain tonight, underneath the echo of a train, wrapped in the cold arms of my solitude, every tear whispered your name. Oh, this heart has miles in its weary beat. Every thump echoes a step you walked away. Oh, ghost in the corner of this dimly lit street, remind me even shadows decide not to stay. When I saw still, learning pain tonight, as the candle burned into the dawn, I found in every drop of melting wax the truth that life whispers on, a soft fade, with your memory withdrawn. In the dim glow of a downtown bar, the flickering neon sign, whiskey whispers and piano keys tell tales as old as time. Rain taps a rhythm on the window pane, like memories that don't fade, each drop a reminder of what we had before the lights all sway. Here I am on the edge of a walked away, but standing strong, heart full of cracks, voice full of song, every tear a lesson learned, every scar a badge I've earned, on the edge of walked away, strong again. Danced through storms, laughed through the pain, shared secrets with the stars above. But just like smoke, you slipped away, left me holding on to a ghost of love. The night grows colder as laughter fades, echoes of your voice lead me astray. Here I am, tear, a lesson learned, every scar a badge I've earned. On the edge I've walked away strong again. Candlelight flickers, casting shadows on the wall. I see your face in strangers, hear your footsteps in the hall. Music slow, this room's embrace keeps the cold world at bay. In the smoky haze I find my grace as the piano continues to play. Here I am on the edge, softly walking, but still strong. Heart worn out, but my soul's got one more song. With every tear, a dream reborn. Under this midnight's mournful storm, on the edge I've walked away. On the edge of break of day, walked away strong again. Softly fading, yet remains. In this dim lit room where shadows play, oh, let us scatter, blue as the fading day. Candle flickers, whisper and smoke into the gray, where memories and quiet sorrows lay. All these letters to still waiting again, sealed with tears of the never when. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain. Love lost on a cold, lone train. Once laughter lived in the warmth of your gaze, underneath the amber moon's soft haze. Then autumn left as fast as you, leaving me with a cold wind that blew. All these letters whiskey whispers of what used to be, the ghost of your touch, a haunting melody. Each sip a shadow, each note a tear, echoes of you, how I wish you were near. Letters to still waiting again, each word a pulse in my veins. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain. Love lost, love waits in vain. Fading now, just the candle's flame. In this dim-lit bar, under a flicker of candlelight, the shadows dance on the walls just like they did that night. An old tune hums from the corner, stirring spirits in the air, each note a soft caress, a memory I bear. Rain taps at the window, a quiet, steady guest, mixing whiskey with the tears, the sorrow in my chest. Whispers of ashes in my glass still, echoes of laughter the past can't kill. Every sip a story drowned, every glance a thrill, lost in the whispers of ashes in my glass still. We used to sway right in this spot, your hands firm on my waist. Now just a phantom's touch remains, a bitter aftertaste. You promised forever in a breath of smoke-scented light, left me with nothing but echoes under this rain-slick sky. The door swings a draft, a ghost from some happier day, but the music's changed, you're gone, and the colors fade to gray. Whispers of ashes in my glass still, echoes of laughter the past can't kill. Every sip a story drowned, every glance a thrill, lost in the whispers of ashes in my glass still. See, the flames we fanned have died, but the warmth lingers on. In the smoky air, your scent, a reminder you're gone. This pain, a river running through the night, deep and vast, flowing from yesterday, from the shadows we cast. Whispers of ashes in my glass still, haunting my heart with the strength of your fades out in last call. In the dim corner of my moonlit room, leather-bound memories spill their perfume. Found an old photograph, edges worn thin, the whiskey pang in my throat begins. When I saw fading photographs still, time held its breath, the world stood so chill. Your ghost in the grayscale haunting the frame. Echoes of laughter I can't reclaim. We danced through thunder, loved in the rain. Promises whispered, now all in vain. That sepia smile, your hand in mine, faded like the edges of a long lost time. When I saw fading photographs still, time held its breath, the world stood so chill. Your ghost in the grayscale haunting the frame. Echoes of laughter I can't reclaim. Candle flickers, shadows play on the wall. In the silence I hear old love calls. Drifting smoke and tears, the night sighs deep. Memories are the company I keep. When I saw fading photographs still, whispers of past, the air turns cool and still. In the quiet of the fading light, I hold on to the love that night. When I saw fading photograph, the stillness held my heart in the gentle dark. midnight's rain. When I saw midnight blues again, it was your shadow stretched across my bare floor. Whiskey whispers on my breath, a dance with memories I try not to adore. Those summer nights beneath the neon signs, laughing as the world promised less than it knew. But seasons turned the tide, left me here on this ride with nothing but echoes of the laughter we outgrew. When I saw midnight blues again, it was your shadow stretched across my bare floor. Whiskey whispers on my breath, a dance with memories I try not to adore. Oh, the heart knows its haunts, traces lines in the dust, finding your face in every crack and every rust. Ghosts in the glass, singing sorrow's old refrain. I'm holding on to the night, 'cause daylight brings the pain. When I saw midnight blues again, your echo lingered softly like a sigh in the wind, sipping sadness from my cup underneath the stars that somehow never give up. When I saw midnight blues again. Under daylit rain, where the whiskey pours like rain, silhouettes dance in the flicker of a solitary flame, echoes of a sultry sax, painting blue my weary sighs, lost in the haze where the truth dresses up in lies. Under the water I couldn't say in smoke, my heart whispers secrets it never spoke. Every puff a story swirling in the gray, love's old echoes drifting and fading away. You left with the dawn, the night still clinging to your skin, promises shattered quietly where once a ring had been, the laughter we shared now just ghosts in the mist, clinging to dreams by your shadow kiss. I sit here nursing the coals of what was, the ember of your memory, the fire that once caused such a burn so deep it turns ache to art. Each note a tear, each word a part of my heart. Gently letting go, soft fade in the grave. In a dimly lit corner of our old haunt, the jukebox plays, but it ain't our song. Candle flickers, casting ghosts on a wall. That's where I saw you after the fall. Whiskey bread, trace of regret, my heart's quiet echo in a cigarette. When I saw done with you again, my love, felt the old flame dying under the club lights above. Every shadow whispered where we'd been in the haunting silence. When I saw done with you again. You had that look, the one that knew my soul. But the eyes I met were distant and cold. Somewhere between the lines, we lost our track. A train off the rails that ain't coming back. Rain on the window, blending tears with the storm. Our love's faded letter, worn and torn. When I saw done with you again, my love, felt the old flame dying under the club lights above. Every shadow whispered where we'd been in the haunting silence. When I saw done with you again. Remember that night you promised the stars. Now we're just trading scars for scars. The music slowed to a heartbreak tune. I'm dancing alone under the pale moon. as my dreams began parting, and in that moment I knew the end softly fading when I saw done with you again, softly fading when I saw done with you again. Dimming sky paints shadows on the barroom floor, whispers of laughter, echoes of a closing door. Candlelight flickers, casting ghosts upon the wall. Here in this moment, twilight and memories call. On the edge of empty promises at dusk, my heart dances with shadows that you left behind. In the now I sip on sorrow under the weeping willow of my mind. Once your words, they poured like summer rain, but seasons shift and nothing gold can stay. Promises like smoke vanish into thin air, leaving me holding on to the night, hoping you'd care. On the edge of empty promises at dusk, my heart dances with shadows that you left behind. In the fading light where our loved ones thrive, now I sip on sorrow under the weeping willow of my mind. Old piano playing a melody so slow, each note a memory, a tender, painful glow. Whiskey on my lips, your name on my breath, a toast to love's demise, to the dance of death. On the edge of empty promises at dusk, my soul whispers to the stars about your kiss. In the stillness I feel the weight of our past, echoes of what was, in a world that's amiss. In the quiet goodbye, strength to let go in the shadows you made. There it was, in the twilight's gentle blush, my heart a flickering flame under the fading rush. Whiskey on my breath, a prayer in the smoky air. Old wood creaking, life stories in every chair. When I saw my fire now at dusk, oh, it burned so low. A shadow of the bright blaze, once all I did know. Each ember a whisper of you, dancing away in the cooling touch of night where memories lay. We danced once under the moon's watchful eyes. Laughter mingling with the stars under velvet skies. Then morning came, harsh light with truth in tow. Your silhouette vanished with nowhere else to go. When I saw my fire now at dusk, oh, it burned so low. A shadow of the bright blaze, once all I did know. Each ember a whisper of you, dancing away in the cooling touch of night where memories lay. Now the bar's half empty, just ghosts keeping time.
Your voice echoes softly in the clink of ice and lime. Rain taps at the window, a rhythm to my blues. All these roads I've wandered, they always lead to you. When I saw my fire now at dusk, it's barely a glow. Faint as your footsteps in the new fallen snow. But still it whispers in the cold wind sigh. A love that won't quite die as long as I try. A soft fade like the day into night. Lingering, lingering. A soft fade like the day into night. I saw rented the song The Track and TV by Many of the Churl and recorded na comedians called My File and Whale.
In the flicker of a lone street light's gloom sits a shadow-clad figure sipping on room temp perfume. Velvet night draped over worn-out bar stools, where echoes of laughter now hush once ruled. My heart taps a slow to the rain soft serenade. Each drop a memory in this midnight masquerade. Whispers of done with you alone echo through the bones of this ghostly home. My lips but morning found me with solitude's embrace. Your side out of the bed, just an empty space. What changed, darling, in the blink of an eye? You left with the moon, didn't bother with goodbye. And whispers of done with you alone echo through the bones of this ghostly home. My lips part, but only shadows spill. Whiskey lies forget, but my heart never will. These walls have heard my silent screams, drowning in the river of our lost dreams. There's a softness to the pain when I speak your name, like aged wine, bittersweet, but the taste is the same. Candles and flickers nearing its final glow. In the quiet, I admit there's nowhere left to go. You whispers of done with you alone, a soft echo fading where love once shone. Through tears in the smoke, I still see your eyes, a haunting melody I'll sing till I die. In the silence that follows, know this heart still yearns, burning softly forever where the lone candle burns. In a corner booth, back of a dimly lit bar, velvet sorrow sings from the strings of my old guitar. Candle shadows dance, flickering like our past, each note a whisper of a love that couldn't last. Here I am, under the empty promises again, holding on to the echo of forever. Amen. Your words, once sweet, now bitter. seasons turned, and so did your embrace. Now I'm just a ghost haunting our old place. Here I am under the empty promises again, holding on to the echo of forever. Amen. Your words, once sweet, now bitter on my skin, under the empty promises again. Oh, the mirror still holds your reflection as I drown in this whiskey-fueled recollection. Did you ever think of me as your shadow walked away in the silence of the pouring rain? What's left to say? Here I stay under the empty promises again. A melody of memories played over in refrain. Your whispers fade, but still linger within, beneath the empty promises.